Welcome to Real Life Wednesday, where real life and faith intersect. Today we're joined by Pastor Matt, and we're talking about the Bible. We're continuing our current series, and this series is marked by two details. The first is that the scripture we're focusing on is from the Bible, and it's often misunderstood, misused, or misremembered. Second, while discussing these scriptures, Pastor Matt is doing a blindfold challenge with chocolate chip cookies. In the end, we hope to know more about these scriptures, and we hope to find out if Pastor Matt is really a chocolate chip connoisseur. All right, and here we are with cookie number 4. All right, so we've got cookie number 4 in front of you. If you want to reach for that and dive into it and see what you think of it, and give us a review. So far, we've had things like not worth a second bite, taking squirrel bites. What do you think of this one?
I think it's worth a second bite, but there's something about it that tastes not chocolate-chipity.
Okay, all right.
Like this tastes like a different type of chocolate chip.
All right, let's see what you think. Bite number 2, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, we'll cover this one up, and we'll get into the scripture here. All right. So the scripture today to go along with cookie number 4, it comes from Romans 8:28, and so the scripture reads, "And we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to His purpose." So I feel like it's a verse we see a lot of times.
Partial.
Yeah, we only see pieces of it, I feel like we could use it for all sorts of different things. What are we actually supposed to use this for? What should this mean?
So a lot of times we see this, everything works good, and then that's it. Everything works for God's good. Or everything works for
after the comma.
And a lot of times we sort of think, first of all, my good. We think God's good is my good.
Yeah.
And then we assume too then that everything just works out how it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason. It's all because of God. It's all going to end in some wonderful thing. Well, sometimes things happen because of stupidity. Some things happen for reasons that are because of sin, because of brokenness. Yeah. And what this is saying, in spite of the brokenness, in spite of the hurt, in spite of the pain in the world, God has His way of weaving it all together. As long as we are seeking His good, not our good, as long as we're seeking His ends, not our ends, that somehow God can piece it all together. Sometimes my mother-in-law was a quilter, and sometimes you look at some of the bottom of some of these quilts, and you're like, what? And then I'd say, I'm sorry, you really lost your touch. I'd joke around with her, and then she'd show me the other side. I say, oh, that's beautiful. From this side, things certainly do look like a mess, but from the other side, but it's God's perspective, and it's God's will we need to seek. It's not just a promise everything's going to turn out for our good. God is more worried about His kingdom than He is our kingdom. And make it on earth as it is in heaven.
Very good. Thank you.